At the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, China, thousands of wushu athletes gathered for a grand showcase during the opening ceremonies. Though wushu itself is not part of the Olympic family, athletes and fans around the world are lobbying hard to make it so. In the meanwhile, many young athletes in the U.S. are diving into this traditional, yet modern Chinese sport and exploring what it has to offer.
Oh dear. Discipline, strength, and control.
Hard work, dedication, and enjoyment. I would say enjoyment.
Persistence, perfection, and dedication.
Discipline, respect, and determination.
Exciting, explosive, and fun. So Chinese martial arts as a whole is developed into probably hundreds, thousands of different disciplines. Wushu is the competitive culmination of Chinese martial arts for competition purposes.
At the Professional Martial Arts Academy in Sterling, Virginia, young athletes are preparing for the U.S. Junior Wushu Team Trials to be held in Lubbock, Texas later in the month. The team is led by two veterans of competitive Wushu, head coach Mario Martinez and Master Jiang Bongjun, a former member of the Beijing Wushu team and a world champion.
因为武术练习呢是一个很综合性的一个运动，它不仅是肢体的，而且它要去很多的想象，去理会，去了解它的内涵的东西。
You have Sanda, which is the competitive fighting combat sport, and then you have Taolu, which is what you saw our athletes today performing, which is more forms and weapons sort of consolidated into the most popular sort of subsets of Chinese martial arts.
Tai Chi, which is a slow form of Taolu, is given its own category for competition.
It really makes you think about yourself and calm you, like internally and also externally. It's really helpful in helping me to calm down and de-stress, because right now as a high schooler I'm really stressed out about school. Yeah.
这边呢，学生大部分都是这个青少年为主，所以说我们对青少年的这个培养是重点是在青少年这方面。
Well, I started when I was 4 years old back in Maryland. I'm actually the first student of this team, and so far I've been doing it for 13 years.
Back when I was 4 and 5, it was just like another play around thing. We would just have fun. But then as I progressed, it became more like a sport I was really dedicated to.
Initially, my parents just kind of brought me here for exercise purposes, but soon you just kind of pick up on so many things and it becomes a lot more enjoyable.
Eventually, I just continued and I began to love it, so I just stayed.
我那时候7岁的时候就开始一点点的介入，后来又看到电影，少林寺电影对我的影响非常大。
Yeah, you know, I think Wushu probably lends itself more to film because of its acrobatic and athletic requirements. I'm very familiar with a lot of former athletes who competed during my generation who are now doing stunt work.
Originally, it was the flashy moves that got me interested. I thought it was cool. Things that I've never seen before that I really wanted to try. Since then, it's gotten a lot deeper as far as spirituality and mind-body connection.
Just kind of pushing your body to the limits where you don't really know those limits yet.
This training has really helped me learn to set my goals higher than I can meet and try to hit it every single time I come in.
Wushu's probably taken over all aspects of my life. I mean, from what I do when I wake up, staying healthy, staying in shape, the way that I deal with problems that just arise in life.
It's not just physical, it's not just emotional, it's not just cultural. You kind of learn who you are by doing.
If I didn't do this sport, I probably would not do anything else and just stay home and do homework.
I think they're going to do really well. They've been training really hard. They're very determined.
我希望他们能够取得好成绩，加油！
At the trials in Texas, 3 athletes from PMAA went on to earn spots on the U.S. and Pan American teams. And in between tournaments, the team even found time to wish their master a happy birthday. Next up, in July, will be the World Junior Wushu Championships to be held in Brasilia, Brazil.
Seeing the athletes come in as children, seeing them go to World Championships and seeing their eyes light up the first time that they're there, I mean, it means the world to me.
And as for Wushu making it into the Olympic family,
也是我想在不久的将来会实现，我们都在努力加油。